Welcome everyone to Daily Dice. Today we are playing a 1,000-point game of Tempest. I'm Sam. Today is my guest Richard. I'll be playing Thousand Suns. What are you playing there?
Ultramarines, the best boys.
Nice. So it's Guilliman's lads against Magnus's lads. I did a poll yesterday just to see what everyone preferred the game today to be. And they wanted Tempest. The others weren't far behind, so we'll obviously be covering everything on this channel. Maybe next time I want to try and get some sort of competitive tournament style games in, not just like fun, fluffy Tempest games. But yeah, so today should be a good one, man.
Yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
Yeah, so we'll get back to you on the list. So this is my 1,000-point list of Thousand Suns. The Cult of Duplicity, so I can cast a power on a infantry unit and it can sort of deep strike, so 9 inches away from any enemy at the same turn. And I'll start off with 4 CP. So this is my Warlord in my HQ. He is Exalted Sorcerer. He's got the Warlord trait, Paradigm of Change, which gives him an extra 3-inch move, so he's moving 9. Fall back and charge, and he can fly. I've upgraded him to an Ether Stride. I just have 10 points spare, so why not? An extra attack, an extra wound, might just make him a bit more beefier, a bit more survivable. I've got my troops. I've got a unit of 5 rubrics, one with a Soul Reaper, and then I've got another unit of 5 rubrics, again, one with a Soul Reaper. A unit of cultists, 10 of them, just standard loadout. Then fast attack, I've got 2 units of Zango Enlightened with the Great Bows. Then elites, we've got a Hellbrute. What you see is what you get. He's got the Twin Last Cannon and a Fist. And I've got Leviathan. It's got 2 Gravflux Bombards, 2 Volkites, and the 3 Hunter Killer missiles. Then just 2 transports, which are both Rhinos. I'll quickly go over the psychic powers. There actually isn't many in this list. It's just sort of a fun list, so nothing crazy. The HQ has got Presage, which is a +1 to hits, and he's got Empiric Guidance, which is a +6-inch range to any heavy weapons. So he's sort of going to be babysitting the Leviathan, because it's quite short range, them Gravfluxes, 24-inch. This unit have got Glamorous Inch, which is a -1 to hits, and this unit have got a Doom Bolt, which is just a flat 3 damage Witchfire. And yeah, that's the army, so I'll get back to you on Richard's army. So this is Richard's 1,000 point of Ultramarines.
Right.
What have you got, mate?
They're not Ultramarines, clearly. They're an Ultima founding of the Ultramarines. They're called the Aurora Legion.
Awesome.
So, it's 1,000 points, 4 CP. The Warlord is Lieutenant Amulus. He's got Artificer Armour and the Paragon of War Warlord trait. So he thinks he's hard.
Nice, what do they do?
That means he can cause mortal wounds with his power sword in combat.
Yep.
And he's got a 2+ armour save and a 5+ invulnerable save.
Nice.
We've also got a Chaplain. He's got Catechism of Fire, which he's going to be using all game to buff that Dreadnought.
Yep.
His bodyguard is going to be 3 Assault Centurions. Bodyguard for my Lieutenant will be 5 Assault Intercessors, and they're all going to be riding in an Impulsor.
Cool.
We've also got 5 Infiltrating Incursors with a Haywire Mine.
Yep.
Then lastly we've got 3 Inceptors and with Assault Bolters.
Nice.
Last and definitely last is Reavers, who are going to spend all game having a fight with some Beastmen.
Nice.
Because it's the only thing they're going to be able to kill.
That's what I like to hear, mate. Looking really nice. Is the so did they get the Ultramarine trait?
So they have the Ultramarines trait, which means as of turn 2 they can move and fire weapons as if they were stationary.
Yep.
And they can fall back and shoot from combat.
And that's from turn 2, yeah?
And that's from turn 2.
Cool.
And they obviously have access to the Ultramarines
strats, yeah.
And there's some quite tasty ones in there actually.
Awesome, mate. So the mission is set. Everyone is deployed. I'll quickly go over the terrain. These ones under 5 inches. There's 4 of them. One there, one there, one there, and one there. These are all just ruins, so you just get your +1 to your save in them, but no obscuring. 2 big ones in the middle, both obscuring. Then this is dense, and then the ruined tank, that's dense as well. And then over here, this pipeline is just +1 to your save when you're within an inch of it. -2 walk over. So I'll go over the mission and then the deployments. So if you haven't noticed, the deployment is Dawn of War again. Drew it twice in a row now. Mission rule, secret intel. So you need your Warlord to gain your Battleforge CP bonus. Primary mission, very, very simple. Take and hold. So basically it's just control 1 or more, control 2 or more, or control more objective markers than your opponent. And that is pretty much it, nice and simple. So the Thousand Suns deployments, we have got some Zangors hidden in here. We've got a Hellbrute in this corner. Some Zangors just behind here. And a Rhino here. These cultists sat on this objective. The Leviathan with the Sorcerer here, and the Rhino there. Nothing in Deep Strike. Both units are rubrics in both Rhinos. The objectives, we've got 5, so we've got 1 in each deployment, so mine's there. Richard's is just here. Then we've got 3 in No Man's Land. There is this one here, this one right in the middle, and then this one hidden just behind this door with them Reavers on it.
Right, we've got Redemptor, Chaplain, sat babysitting this objective. We've got Chunky Boys, the Centurions, sat in a ruin. Probably going to be fighting that Leviathan by the looks of things. We've got Impulsor with a Lieutenant and 5 Assault Intercessors. They're just going to drive off wherever they're needed. And then I've infiltrated my Incursors up to the centre objective here. Cool. Hairwire mine ready in case any of those tanks come after them.
Nice, nice. Got anything in reserves?
Yep, in reserves I've got 6 Reavers with grav shoots, and then I've got 3 Inceptors.
Nice. Sounds good to me, mate. Big roll off to you goes first.
Yep.
So I'll Thousand Suns. Big 2.
I got a 10.
Nice. A big 6.
And a 6.
A big 6. So Richard's turn 1, he drew Assassination, grind them down, no prisoners. Assassination, kill my HQ. Grind them down, kill more than me by the end of my turn, and no prisoners, get 15 wounds worth of models. Kill 50 wounds worth of models. Richards, what have we done with the movement, mate?
Incursors aren't moving anywhere for now, staying hidden.
Yep.
The Centurions have advanced up to the next ruin.
Yep.
Impulsors done a few broadsides and ended up in the middle of the street.
Nice.
The troops are still embarked.
Yep, cool.
Dreadnought's moved over the pipeline and into this ruin, so you can now see out of it.
Yep.
Because he's going to shoot at the is that called Leviathan?
Yeah.
And Chaplain's just hiding and keeping this objective.
Nice, I like it, mate.
I'm going to start shooting now.
Awesome. So we're back in Richard's shooting phase. So shooting phase, we're starting with a Redemptor Dreadnought. He's put his Gatling cannon up and aiming right at that Leviathan.
Yeah, so it's 12 shots from the onslaught against the Dread. Miss, miss, miss. So what do I need to wound your?
Toughness 7.
So 5s.
Yep.
6. So 5s. Nice.
So 5 have hit, 5 saves, -2, so 4 plus saves. It's 2 save, 3 go through. Down to 11 wounds.
Icarus rocket pod, same target.
Cool.
Gets 1 shot, which hits 4 plus 2 because same strength as toughness.
Yep.
That's cocked.
Reroll.
It's wounded it. That one's damage 2, but you're dreadnought, so you don't care, do you?
Yeah, so -2, so 4 up, and he saves.
Right, so we've got the Impulsor, Storm Bolters at the Leviathan. 3 hits. Again, needs 5s. 2 wounds.
So 2 ups. Let's go. Come on. Nice. Blink, blink.
Sky Talonary on the top. It's only 4 hits. 5s again. 1.
Nice. Again, -2, 4 up save. 6. He's plinked it. End of Richard's turn 1. So he plinked a few wounds off the Leviathan. Didn't achieve any of the objectives yet, but you got rid of assassination.
That's right.
Kept grinding down and kept no prisoners for later turns. So, my turn 1, I have drew, grind them down, same as Richard. Secure No Man's Land, so I just need to take 2 objectives in No Man's Land and overwhelm with firepower. So, kill 2 units in shooting. I've kept them all, just see how they go. Movement, I've jumped out with these rubrics out of the Rhino. Just draw a line of sight onto these geezers just through the door. This Rhino has moved here just to sort of block a bit of charging from Centurions next turn. He has stayed put. He's going to get some shots off and try and keep away from his nasty combat stuff.
Coward!
The Zangor Enlightens have advanced forward to grab this objective for secure No Man's Lands. Same with these Zangors. These rubrics jumped out of the Rhino that was here, just to do a bit of psychic shenanigans and try and chip a few wounds off the Dreadnought under there. This Rhinos went to support them with that objective, and the Hellbrute is just shuffle forward, draw some line of sight onto the Redemptor through there. So yeah, I'll get back to you in my psychic phase. Psychic phase. So we're starting off with these rubrics, and they're just going to do a smite into these boys through the door. We can just draw a line of sight on them. So big smite goes off on a 5. Yep, that goes off. It'll do D3 mortal wounds. Just 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
I might as well keep recording because I'll go straight to the Exalted Sorcerer. He is going to do Presage on the Dreadnought for +1 to hit. Yep, that goes off. So he's hitting on 2s now. He's also going to smite, so it'll just be into this tank. That goes off on a 6 now. Perils.
Oh!
Gonna have to CP that, Anna. So I'm down to 5 CP. Goes off, does 2 mortal wounds to your tank.
Yeah.
I'll go straight round to this sorcerer. He's going to do a Doom Bolt onto your Redemptor. This goes off on a 6. With a +1 Thousand Suns. That's 3 mortal wounds, mate.
3 mortal, yeah, okay.
Sure is.
I'm wondering if I could do that. I could use a CP, couldn't I? Try and save some of them.
I'm not sure. We'll get back to you on that. So Richard reduces CP, Armor Contempt on this Dreadnought, so 5 up shrugs against mortal wounds.
Yeah! None.
Nice. I'll use the CP, so I can do another Psychic Power with this unit, and they're just going to smite. So it'll be a 7. Yep, that goes off.
Oh, is that still on the same Dreadnought?
Same Dreadnought.
Oh, so I've got my shrug.
I'll also use 4 Cabal points to do an extra D3, so it's 2 D3 mortal wounds. 4 mortal wounds, mate.
Oh, Jesus.
4 shrugs.
Hey!
Oh, that's more like it.
Right, sound.
Psychic phase is over. Shooting phase. So rubrics are going again into the same unit that just through that door. So these are the bolters. Hitting on 3s.
4s because of pop smoke.
Ash. Yeah, so he's pop smoke, so hitting on 4s now. 2 hits.
Yeah, 2.
Wounds on 4s. Just 1 wound. -2.
-2, and I'm in a ruin.
Yep,
So it goes to -1.
Yep, that's
So
right.
4 plus save. Yep,
Nice.
bounces off.
The Soul Reaper. 5 shots.
Nice.
All hits.
Nicely done.
Wounding on 3s. That is
Nicely done.
4 wounds at -3 to -2.
-2, so 5s and 6s to save.
Yep.
Yep, so lose a marine.
Lose Marine, then 1
injured.
Cool. Rhino, same unit. So it's got 2 Inferno bolters on it in rapid fire range, so hitting on 4s. That is 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, -2.
Yeah.
-1, 4 up.
Yeah, saved him.
Saved it from good saving. Zangor enlightens. The draw line of sight onto the same squad, so hitting on 2s usually, but now hitting on 3s. 3 shots. Clock's at 1, 2 hits. Wounding on 3, strip 5. 1 wound, -1, so another minus. Goes through, kills Marine.
Yeah.
Next Rhino into the Dreadnought. So he's not in rapid fire range, so just 4 shots. That's 3 hits. Wounds on 5 and 6s. 1 wounds, -2 Richard.
Minus.
What? It's already 2, yeah.
So it would go to a 4, wouldn't it? Because I've got +1, you got -2. Is that right?
Yeah, vehicles will get +1 in cover though.
Oh, don't. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Definitely wounded then.
Blink. 3 more Zangor enlightened into the Redemptor. Keep chipping away. Hitting on 2s. 3 hits. Wounds on 5s. No wounds. The Hellbrew. 2 las cannons into the Redemptor. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounded on 3s. That's 2 wounds. This is -3. Richard.
Alright. So it's 6s, isn't
2
it?
6s.
Double 6.
Oh, he did get 1 6 up.
What's the damage of that?
D6.
And it's going to be -1.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, crack on.
D6 damage. Come on, big 6. The 4. So he takes 3 wounds.
Yeah.
Last thing to shoot, the Leviathan. I'm going to use a CP for a strat called Ensorcelled Infusion. Because he's next to a sorcerer, within 6 inches he gets +1 AP to his range weapons. He's going to do a split fire. 3 hunter killers in the Volkites into this, and then the 2 bombards into the Redemptor. Volkites, 8 shots, hitting on 2s. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. And then wounded on 5 and 6s. That is 1 mortal wound, 2 saves at -1. So 2 saves at -1. So these are 4 ups.
Yeah, they both go through.
That's 2 damage each of them, and then 1 for the mortal wound.
Alright, so it's down to 4.
Nice. 300 killers, hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -3.
6s.
6s.
Save 1.
Gets 1. So it's just 1 d6 damage.
Fluff it up.
I'm actually... Oh, I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
I need a 4. Oh, 3.
Yeah.
It's on its last legs. The last shots, the grav flux into the Redemptor. Come on. 4 d3 shots. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. I've got 8 dice. Hit on 2s. Oh, there's 3 1s. And then wounding on 3s. Oh, that's 2, but they go straight through. And it's -1 damage, so you've got 1 wound left. That makes me feel sick. So end of my turn. Grind them down. I don't get nothing towards that.
Why? Is it because both my vehicles have 1 wound left?
Secure no man's land. I get that for 5 points. Overwhelming firepower. I don't get that.
Is that because both my vehicles have 1 wound left?
If I could swear on this for YouTube, I would.
Turn 5, Richard's dead from heat exhaustion.
So Richard's turn 2. He has got blood and guts. Kill 2 units in combat. Deploy teleport armor. It has to be in my deployment zone in action. And no prisoners still. So take 15 wounds worth of stuff. Richard, what have you done in your movement phase, mate?
I have moved up with the incursors to blast some Thousand Suns in the face.
Yep.
I've moved up the Centurions to blast some Thousand Suns in the face.
Yep.
I've moved forward The impulse of 4 inches, because that's how slow it now moves, 'cause it's only got 1 wound left, and that's going to blast some Thousand Suns in the face.
Yep.
I've got out my lieutenant and his assault intercessors, and they are going to chainsword some Thousand Suns in the face.
Yep.
Right, the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought has used 1 CP for Wisdom of the Ancients, so he now counts as a captain, so he's given rerolls to everyone around him. The Chaplain this time has boosted him with a litany, which means he's now wounding easier when he shoots. So he's buffed up. He's only got 1 wound, but he's going to go down and cause some damage.
Go down swinging. And this geezer as well, he's just moving
He's
forward.
just going to try his hand and hit someone with his stick if he can.
Yeah, yeah.
Over at this side of the board, we've got a deep strike unit of Reavers, who are either going to shoot some Thousand Suns in the face or possibly deploy a teleport home so I can get some objective points.
Yep.
And then over in the backfield over here, we've got 3 Inceptors who are going to shoot some cultists in the face.
Nice.
A lot.
I like it. Right, start of Richard's shooting phase. Some Centurions with some Flamers. And what guns have they got?
They've got Hurricane bolters in their nipples.
Everything into these 5. Let's go. Flamers.
Flamer hits. That's 7, 17, 18, 22 hits.
4's to wound.
Yeah. We might as well add in the Hurricane bolter wounds as well, because they're exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 wounds so far. Right.
Hurricane bolters.
36 Hurricane bolter shots out of the chests.
Nice.
2 level, I think.
Wounding on 4's. Go for it.
Hurricane bolters. So 4, 6, 8, 10.
So 23 saves altogether. With all his dust, it'll be 3 ups. 20 dice, and I'll roll them. So 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 1 on 1 wounds. The other 3. Nice, 3 dead, 1 on 1 wound.
So we've got the Incursors firing at the Thousand Suns. The blue dice is a crack grenade.
Yep, go for it, man.
1 miss. It'll be 4s for the red dice and a 3+ for the blue dice.
Yep.
So 1 wound from a bolt gun and 1 wound from a crack grenade.
2 saves, so bolt gun, 3 up. Saves, crack grenade, 4 up. Goes through.
Finishes the injured one, doesn't it?
Yep. 4 CP, do you know what? I'm CPing it. Saves it.
Okay, the Impulsor is going to try and finish off the Ultramarines.
So what are these shooting?
Storm bolters hitting on 5s because it's damaged.
Yep. Oh, some nice hitting.
Yep. 4s to wound. Nothing. Sound.
Cool.
Sky towering array on the roof. That hit 3 times as well. That wound's on a 4+. Nice one.
3 wound. 3 ups. Saves them all.
Assault intercessors going to fire at the Ultramarines. Be 3 bolt pistols. All hit. Didn't wound.
Yep.
Then a crack grenade. Missed. And then a plasma pistol, which isn't going to overcharge. It hit. Didn't even wound. Oh, he's next to a lieutenant. Lieutenant allows you to reroll a 1.
Cool.
So you get a wound through.
Minus
3.
damage.
1.
So it'll be touch
6.
and cover. So it'll be so 4 up for the rubric. He saves it.
Right. The Redemptor.
Big decisions, Rich.
You're going to have to come back to me because I don't know what he's actually going to split his fire onto.
I'll be back during about an hour.
Yeah. Right, because the Chaplain's just equalised one of those Zangor Enlightened, the Dreadnought is going to fire all of its weapons through that doorway into the rubrics.
Nice, let's go.
The Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s because of his Wisdom of the Ancients. Nice.
A lot of 1s.
Nice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Plus 1 to wounds.
Plus 1 to wounds, so it will be 3, so it's now 2s. So that's 4 saves.
So, because they're in cover and all his dust, they get 2 ups. 1 takes a wound.
Next up, the Heavy Flamer underneath his Power Fist. 2 hits. 2 wounds. Again, you'd be two
Oh.
saves.
2 to up. Right.
So the assault launcher's in his chest, getting 11 shots. Fires in 3, sorry, because he's got thingy. So assault launchers. Reroll the ones. 1, 2, 3 hits. Wound on freeze. 2 wounds. 2 plus armor saves.
Should have been.
That accurate pod on the roof. 1 shot. Hit. Wounded. Okay, fine.
Loves it.
He's going to throw a crack grenade at the Zangors.
Throw a bit of crack at the Zangors. I like
He
it.
hit him. He wounded one of them.
5 up.
Oh, well. Okay, the Inceptors have played a stratagem called Sons of Guilliman, which means they can reroll ones to hit because they're the bestest boys.
And they are pepper in these, yeah?
I wouldn't call it Paul Pepper and Nate.
Let's go.
10 in a flying mince. Right. Nice. I rolled 1-1. Right, reroll it. Hit though. 6, you know, yeah? Oh, yeah. Right, wound rolls. Freeze to wound the cultists.
Yep.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds on the cultists from the assault bolters.
So the cultists are no more. Absolute demolish them. So it's just charge phase. What we're thinking, Rich. So first charge.
The incursors are going to charge the rubrics.
Come on then, let's do it.
It's going to be a 6-inch charge. There, they're in.
Yeah, they're in. And then what
So they're
next?
going to leap forward, jump into them. Tap it.
Big scrap there.
Yep. Next charge. The Centurion's going to charge through this wall into that rhino.
Yep.
They need it to roll an 8. No, they fluffed that up.
Yep.
I'm going to use a CP on that.
Go for it, man.
So
CP.
try again for a CP. I need to get an 8. Come on. Nope, they fluffed it.
5, lovely.
They're not going through no wall.
Uh,
The assault intercessors are going to charge into the rubrics.
yep.
Yep. Roll an
They're
8.
in. This
The
guy.
lieutenant is going to charge into the rubrics.
Which means a 3 or a 4, yep.
Yeah, he's in. The Redemptor Dreadnought is going to charge into the Zangors.
Yep.
Yep, he's in. And
the
then
last one.
the chaplain, he's going to also charge in to help. 6, I don't, was that enough?
Let's double
I
check.
can't remember, it was a 1.
Are you hot, Rich?
Yes, I'm very, very hot. I'm very sweaty. With the Redemptor.
Combat. Starting with the Redemptor.
Yep.
Hitting the Zangors, because you don't want me to take that last wound off you.
I don't know, and I don't want my Redemptor to blow up.
Go for it,
So, 5 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
So, he's hit 3 times. He's strength 14, so I believe that's going to be 2s to wound.
Yep.
Oh, God.
One wound.
I've
Got 5 up in one.
We've got a 5 up in one, have they?
Yeah.
I've got my chaplain to attack anyway, so yeah, just take that.
Leave it, yeah.
You're going to pass it as well, aren't you?
So just 1, 5 up.
Stop.
And it is.
No.
Yeah, he got the reroll ones from his chaplain. We forgot about that. So he killed 1 Zangor.
From the lieutenant.
From the
lieutenant reroll.
Lieutenant, sorry. So killed 1 Zangor. So the chaplain has piled in. I'm not going to bother interrupting. And we will be back with the chaplain's attacks. So
Right.
the chaplain's attacks.
My chaplain with his croziers hits on a 2+, then wounds on a 3+. So he's hit 3 times. He has wounded once. God damn it. Right.
5 up serve. And he saves it.
Stupid magical goat men.
Lieutenant's attacks into the rubrics.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He's hit with 4 of his attacks. He's going to wound on a... He's got a mastercrafted power sword, so it's freeze. So that's 3 wounds and a mortal wound on top of that from his roll of 6.
Nice. 3. What's the minus on his power sword?
sword's
3?
it's -3.
1 damage, yeah.
I believe it's 2 damage.
Oh, mastercrafted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be 2 damage. Serves. I'll go through, so it'll be 3 dead, 1 on 1 wound. The assault intercessors trying to finish off these rubrics. Hasn't been a good day for them rubrics, like.
Hitting to wound. So, they start his chain swords from the assault intercessors into the rubrics. Rerolling 1s to hit because of the dreadnought. Sound, so it misses. Right, sound, so it's 4s to wound, but rerolling 1s because of my lieutenant.
Yep.
Just 1, 2, 3 to reroll. Yep.
10, 3 ups. Come on, lads, survive. And this one survives the sorcerer. Now to the incursors to try and kill these rubrics. There's 3 wounds to cut through. You've seen how hard they are to cut through, mate. So let's go.
So paired combat blades, 3s followed by 4s. So misses. Roll these again. 4s. No, not bad. 5 wounds.
There's 5.
18 minus 1.
Go on.
Die! Yes.
Oh, you got them. I'm going to CP one, try and keep the sorcerer alive.
You're going to feel it though. Damn it.
No, I'm not, boy. Zinch is with me today. End of Richard's turn 2. No prisoners. He's killed 15 wounds worth of stuff, so there's 5 points. Deploy teleport armor. I forgot to mention, them boys over there have done it in my deployment zone. So there's 5 points, so he's on 10. Blood and Guts still in play. So Richard has got 8 for primary, 10 for secondary. And I've just got 10 for secondary going into my turn 2. So my turn 2, battlefield supremacy. Hold 3 and more than your opponent. Origin Isle, make sure he's got no models within 9 inches of the centre, and Catchmere Outpost gets the enemy objective in their deployment zone. So movement, I've kept this sorcerer in combat. He's going to try and smite his way out. This rhino has just moved just to sit on that objective, although obviously I need to kill them 3, which will take some doing. This Leviathan has shuffled back with a sorcerer to grab this objective back. This sorcerer has stayed in combat. He's going to try and do some smiting in combat. The Zangor fell back and jumped on his objective, so he's got capturing outpost. These all just stayed here, and the Hellbrute started making his way towards these 3 Inceptors. So I'll be back in the psychic phase. He is going to be smiting in combat. So on a 5, with a +1 for being the Thousand Sun, that goes off. Just 1 damage.
Okay.
I might as well carry on. This sorcerer be given +1 on the Leviathan to hit, so presage. See if that goes off. It doesn't. Again.
Oh, his head's blew up.
I'm going to have to CP it again, aren't I? That goes off. So he's hitting on 2s, and then I'll do a smite just into the Inceptors. So this goes off on a 6. It's a super smite. So I'll use 4 Cabal points. So it's D6 plus D3 mortal wounds. D6, 4 mortal wounds. The D3, 3 mortal wounds. So they take 7 mortal wounds. And the last one is just doing a Doom Bolt. So it'll just be on a 6. That goes off 3 mortal wounds on your geezers over there. Rhino shooting into the Impulsor. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Come on, dice. Come on, dice. Come on, dice. Nice. And then wounding on 5s and 6s. You got 3 saves at -2.
Nice.
3 5s. Oh, he gets it. See if it blows. Unless you CP it.
Nah, we've got 2.
2 CP.
Nah.
See if it blows.
Watch it blow up. No.
Next bit of fire. Other Rhino. Into the Redemptor. I'll just make sure it's within 12 inches. Rich, would you
It looks like it's out to me. Like,
yeah, it's probably just out like.
Yeah, it's out.
Cool, so 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Wounding on 5 and 6s. 1 wound at -2.
Yeah.
5 up. Live or die.
I think it doesn't get cover, is that right?
Yeah.
It dies.
Die, see if it blows.
Yeah, I'm going to
Unless
use
you
a
CP
CP on that.
Cool.
I'm going to use a CP, so I'm down to 1 CP. I'm not using the same dice.
Yeah, change dice, man.
Change the dice. I'm going to rig this one to roll a 5. Yep, I told you.
So after Richard's weighted dice, the Zangor Enlightened are going to try and pull something special out their ass. Hitting on 2s. 3 hits, wounded on 5s. Come on, Zangars. One wound at -1. Live or die.
Oh, you're fine.
Pass that dice here. Pass it
No.
here. Pass it here. Hellbrute, can you finish off this Redemptor that doesn't seem to die?
No.
Hit on freeze. 2 hits. Come on, hit wound on freeze. 1 wound, -3. You got a 6 up save. You don't get rid of that weighted dice now.
Nah, he's dead.
Nice. Bye bye.
Oh, see if it explodes. Better roll 6 this time.
So it's another split fire from the Leviathan. He's used the CP again for the extra pip of AP. He's going to put 1 Volkite into this guy in 2 wounds. He's going to put the other Volkite and the 2 Bombards into the Centurions.
And all the killers are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, all gone, man. Volkite, hitting on 2s.
Is this against the Inceptor?
This is against the Inceptor.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s. That's 3 saves at -1. Any fail is a dead Inceptor.
Yeah, he's dead, alright.
Nice. Might as well go straight through the next Volkite into the Centurions. 2s.
4s.
4s. Another one at -1, so 2 up.
Yeah, fine.
Gets it. I'll go straight over to the Grav Fluxes. 43 shots. So 8 again, is that?
Yeah.
7 8s. Dice. Hitting on 2s. So 1 miss. And then wounding on 2s. Toughness 5, sorry. So wounding on 3. Not great. So 4 saves of 6s.
4 saves is 6+.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, so 6s.
That's 2 dead Centurions.
2 dead.
Blink, blink. Combat phase after a pretty tasty shooting phase. So it's Richard first. So you're starting over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it, man.
The chainswords. That's 5 hits, force to wound. Reroll a 1 because of the lieutenant. Yeah, that's nice. 4 wounds at -1.
So 4 3-ups. He's alive.
Pack.
So now it's my turn over here. 3 attacks. Sorcerer hitting on freeze. All hits. Wounds on freeze. 1 wound -1. So 1 4-up.
I'll CP that.
Last CP.
My last CP, see if I can save him.
Yeah, go for it, man.
No, I didn't. Roll a 1 again. He dies.
Right, attacks back over here with this sorcerer.
Watch him kill both of them as well.
So hit on freeze. 2 hits. Wounded on freeze. 2 wounds. 4 ups.
I did as well.
Oh no, deep freeze.
One. Fluff this roll up.
So one's dead, so this is just 1
yeah.
for the last one.
No, I didn't kill them both. Stupid sorcerers.
So end of my turn. How the turntables. Capture enemy outpost, 5 points. Battlefield supremacy, 5 points. Area denial. Let's keep that. Richard's turn 3. He's still got Blood and Guts. Battlefield supremacy he's drew. That's hold 3 and more objectives, and extend battle lines. That's hold 1 in deployment zone, and 1 in no man's land. So movements. What have you done, Rich?
Chaplain is going to go deal with magic goat boy.
Yep.
My lieutenant is going to hopefully kill that sorcerer who's killed all my assault intercessors. My Reavers are moving forward and they're going to stomp his head in.
Yes.
My Centurion is going to flip this Rhino over.
Yep.
And that's all I've got left in my army because you battered me last time.
So yeah, basically Battlefield supremacy, obviously if he grabs this, keeps that middle one and kills this Rhino because it's now contesting it, he'll get Battlefield supremacy, and he should get extend battle lines even if he doesn't kill the Rhino, just as long as he kills Goat Boy. So you're looking like a 10-pointer if all goes well. But we'll see in Richard's shooting phase. So shooting phase, Richard wants Blood and Guts, so it's a bit risky shooting the Zangor, and it's a bit risky shooting this sorcerer, so he's actually going to just leave the guns.
Holstered the pistols.
Yes, and then basically all these reavers are going into the rhino, and the centurion is going to the rhino. Just some shooting to try and get that blood and guts.
Right, twin flamers from the centurion. Burn. 6 hits. 1 wound. -1. 4 plus. 8 wounds it.
So he's down to
12
10.
shots from his hurricane bolters. Miss. 5s and 6s. That's 2 at -1.
2 -1, 2 4s.
Takes another wound off it, so what's it down to 9?
Down to 9.
Sweet.
Be back in the charge phase.
Yep.
So charge phase, pretty much everything was guaranteed to be in, but so I didn't bother recording the rolling. But these got in, rolled quite high, so he's got around this side. He literally just stepped in. He stepped in, but now he's off the objective, so he needs to kill it so he can consolidate towards that rhino and get that objective back. And he rolled a double 1, but still got in. You have to pile in.
You tripped over that bush.
Yeah, man. So 5 phase. So start the combat. He's terrified that he's not going to kill this sorcerer.
Yep. Not going to. He's going to flop it up.
Oh, you'll be right.
Right, combat blade from the sergeant.
Yeah.
He's going to go first. 3s, then 4s. 2 hits. 2 wounds. -1.
-1, so 3 ups, yeah?
Yep. See what I mean? Oh. Damn his stupid head in.
Richard started his deep breathing already.
Deep, that's how I always breathe. Right, 3s and 4s.
Go on.
Stamp his head in.
There we go, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Not even 1 miss, was it?
2 misses.
Oh, 2 misses.
Yeah, it's because I got him pinned on the floor.
Go on.
4s. And I fluffed up the wound roll, big style.
How many you get?
4. Oh,
4.
4 out of that. 4.
4 2 ups. I do 1 at a time, yeah?
No.
Build the tension.
No.
First one.
Oh, shut up.
Second one.
Stop it.
Third one.
Shut up.
Last one.
Shut up. That was going to be a 1.
Then
I knew that was going to happen.
So you can still get all 3 of these without killing him. It's not too worrying yet, Rich. If you kill this and kill him, there's blood and guts. Or even if you just kill him and then it's blood and guts. But you need to kill
kill
this.
one thing with don't have blood and guts.
You need to kill. Have you killed
One more
anything in
thing,
combat yet?
I know the stupid Zangors still alive, aren't they?
Yeah, you need to kill 2, my friend.
Right.
So, yeah.
Centurion. It's on a 3.
And
Less of that.
You're using Dreamwalk, mate, or not?
I can't, he's not Primaris.
Ah, right.
So he's only hit twice, so I'll use my last CP to roll
Yeah.
another 1. Oh, no. We wounded, his strength 10.
7, so
1 wound.
once.
Oh, what an absolute
5 up invuln. Goes through.
3 damage.
Down to 6 wounds remain. So it's not all over yet. If you can kill these 2, he still gets 10 points. So we're starting with the chaplain.
Chaplain, don't fluff it up. Got my own dice on the floor. So 2 10s.
3 hits so far.
4
hits. Looking good so far.
Toughness is that?
Toughness 4.
3. So 2 wounds, 2 damage a pop.
2 5 up invuns.
Yeah.
He's dead. Gonna go straight to the lieutenant.
Yeah. So he's got 5 attacks as well. He hits on a 3. Oh no.
The lieutenant hit on a 3. Going on here.
He wounded though.
And it's a mortal wound as well, yeah?
And it's a mortal wound, yeah.
So 5 up invuln, live or die.
No!
Sorry, man.
Oh, Christ. Doesn't even get rerolls from his own aura, does he?
My attack's back. This sorcerer, 3 attacks. 2 hits, win on 3s. 2 wounds, -1.
4s. Oh my god.
First one.
Oh, I can't swear, can I? Shoot.
Yeah. Oh. Right. 1 wound, so that just kills 1. 1 dead. I'll go straight over here. So the attacks from that sorcerer.
Have to beat it out.
Yeah, in on 3s. Oh, he misses all times. The rhino, I think he gets like D3 attacks. I think 1 attack. Hit on 5s, he hits. He wounds.
It's on a 5?
Oh no, he's hitting on 6s, yeah. So yeah, so nothing really happened there, he killed 1. But sadly, Richard won't get any points because he needed to kill that sorcerer with his lieutenant. So blood and guts, he's killed one towards that. Battlefield supremacy, he only holds this one objective. And extend battle lines. Yeah, he needs to hold one of the middle ones. So, start of my turn 3, area denial. Make sure he's not within 9 inches of the centre of the battlefield. Hold the line, make sure he's 3 inches away from our deployment zone. In behind enemy lines, so getting his deployment zone. So movement, this sorceress fell back just because he's literally out by about that much, so I can get hold the line. So obviously if I stayed in, he could pile in and stop me from getting that. Saying actually it's at the end of your turn, hold the line. So I might just do a bit of shooty shoot with this. I'll get back to you on that one. So these are shuffled forwards. I need to get rid of him out the middle because I want area denial.
Look how heroic he looks though.
He does look heroic in the archway like that. He won't when the Gravlux bombard shoots him in the face. This guy's fell back onto that objective. So these can't do psychic powers, these two sorcerers who fell back. This guy shuffled forward to get a shot on the lieutenant, possibly. Rhino stayed on that objective, and them Zangors advanced so they can get behind enemy lines. So, get back to you in the psychic phase. Psychic phase, Exalted Sorcerer, smite into the lieutenant. 5. Yep, goes off. So I'll use 4 Cabal points. I've got 7, so 2d3 mortal wounds. 4 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Then he's going to do Presage, so +1 and hit on the Leviathan. Yeah, with a +1 that goes off. That's the psychic. Shooting, the Hellbrute levels its las cannon at the lieutenant. So 2 shots, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. That Hellbrute's been putting in the work today.
Yes.
Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
2 wounds, so 2 5-up invuns.
2 5-up invuns. Eat all kinds of dead.
Right, did all the shooting off cam. It was just basically a Rhino, 4 shots into them, did nothing. 3 Zangon lightened into him, did nothing. So the big one. I might as well use my last CP to boost the AP up again. I think why not? A bit boring, but let's get rid of these. So he's used Transhuman Physiology on these for 1 CP, so we're both on 0. To wound on 4s. I'm going to put 1 Gravlux Bombard into this guy and everything else into them. So we'll start off with the Gravlux.
Into
just the one
Centurion.
into the Centurion, yep.
Yep.
So it's 2 D3 shots, only 3. Good live here, hitting on 2s. It's a Presage. Wounding on 3s. 1, so he's going to live.
Yeah,
6
six
save.
up save, yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's got a wound left.
And then the Volkites. So 8 shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2s. And then it'll be 4s with Transhuman. Oh my god. Just 1 at -1. 2 damage.
Yep.
So there's 1 dead. And then the last Gravlux into them. 2d3. 2 shots. Hitting on 2s. Hits. Was on 4s. No. So CP, well spent.
Well played there.
So yeah, end of my turn. Wasn't fantastic. These are all still alive, so it'll stop me getting hold the line. But I've managed to get area denial, killing the lieutenant in the middle, and behind enemy lines with the 3 Zangors. So that gives me 10 points this turn. And we'll get to you on Richard's turn 4. Right, on to Richard's turn 4. He's kept his 3 cards that he had, so extend battle lines, battlefield supremacy, blood and guts. So he's wanting to take the objectives back. So Do you want to go through what you've done, Rich?
Chaplain topped over, he's going to hold that and try and dome that sorcerer with his Absolver bolt pistol.
Yep.
Centurion's going to hold this objective, flamer the tank, and use his hurricane bolt to kill that sorcerer because he's probably going to survive. If he survives both of them, then those reavers will shoot him in the ruin, and then they're going to charge through the ruin and hopefully duff that other sorcerer up. I've moved into the assault doctrine, so I can get some AP on my attacks to try and stove these sorcerers' heads in and won the game for Sam. So that's the plan.
Yeah, sweet man. So we're back to you and Richard shooting.
Seeking absolution. It's strength 5, it's a 3. Nope.
So that was the bolt pistol into the sorcerer.
Right, next up, hurricane bolters from the Centurion's chest into that sorcerer, and the flamethrowers off his arms into the tank.
Cool.
So hurricane bolters, 3s followed by 4s.
Nice rolling.
That was alright. Let's roll 1-1, please.
4 2-ups.
4 1s. There it is. There it is.
He gets him. He gets it. Now the flamers.
Flamers into the tank. I get 10 hits.
Nice.
5s and 6s to wound the tank with the flames. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 4 minus.
5
3-ups. 2 go through. So it's down to 4 wounds. So these are throwing a bit of crack into the tank, and then the carbines as well.
Have some crack.
Go for it,
so
man.
the blue ones are crack grenade.
Yep.
The red ones are the carbines. Obviously the crack grenade missed.
Wounds on 5 6s.
5 6s, not a thing. Reavers. Reavers for you.
Unit of the match.
Yeah. All that's happening is these Reavers are going to prove that they aren't rubbish and kill this sorcerer. But the first thing we're going to do is first thing to do is not fluff a charge and roll, a double 1. No, they're definitely in.
Nice. So just the one combat?
Yeah.
It's time. Let's do it.
Reavers have I got 4?
4 there, yeah. Let's do it.
Right, the blue dice are the sergeant because he's AP -2.
Yep.
Freeze to hit. Wait, I've got 1 CP. I'm playing Gene Wrought Might. So if I roll a 6 to hit, it automatically wounds him. I'm sick of him.
Let's go.
6s. I got a 6 from the sergeant as well.
So there's a wound.
So
there's the wound roll.
Yep, so that is 5 wounds in total. 2 of them at -AP, 2 are at -2, 3 are at -1.
So 2 at -2.
Die!
These are 4-ups, first one. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. It's a sad day. So end of Richard's turn 4. He gets the extended battle lines and the blood and guts that were here, so there's 10 points. So it's looking quite close on scores at the minute. We'll get back to you at the beginning of my turn 4. So my 3 cards hold the line still, so I need to kill them. Assassination, I need to kill his chaplain. And no prisoners, basically I need to kill everything that he's got left on the board. So these, Centurion, and the chaplain. So movement, the sorcerer has just stayed put on that objective. The Leviathan has touched this terrain so he can shoot anything he wants. Rhinos when he grabbed that objective. This rhino stayed on there but tagged the terrain so he can shoot whatever he wants. They've advanced over there just so they can grab that objective. And that is movement. Oh, the Hellbrute just shoveled this way just so you can start moving towards these guys. I'm going to use a CP in the psychic phase so he can swap out one of his psychic powers, just the Empiric Guidance. I'm going to swap it for a Doombolt. And he's going to do as much Witchfire powers as he can on these, just so I can try and get around that transhuman. So I'll get back to you in the psychic phase. So psychic phase, after lots of deliberation, he's going to Doombolt these, and then instead of Smite, he's going to Presage that to give it the +1 to hit. Just because Smite could do 1 mortal wound, Presage 2s to hit. Just seems better, doesn't it? So Doombolt first, goes off on a 6. Doesn't go off. That is nasty.
Use a CP to re-roll it.
I'm out with CP, aren't I?
I
Think that's funny.
do.
Presage 7. He gets it with a +1. So at least that's something. Shooting phase. It's going to be a Rhino. Shooting a Centurion. Hitting on 4s because it's degraded. 22 hits. Wounding on 5.
Oh, that'll be it. That's enough.
-2, so 3 up.
He's dead.
Kills a Centurion.
Could I do a re-roll on that?
Good CP, you got 1 CP left. Up to
I
you,
need
man.
transhuman on them though, don't I?
It's what's more important. He's holding an objective.
Yeah, I need I'll have to sack off transhuman for them. Good luck, lads. I'm not using that same dice.
Use your weighted one, go on.
Use the weighted one. Good rolls. Yes, the weighted dice paid off.
So the Rhino shot 4 shots at the chaplain. I thought I wouldn't record it because it'd be daft, but I took 2 wounds off him, so he's got 3 left. So I'll record the Zangon Lightened into him, just in case they do something special as well. Hitting on 3s for the advance. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1. So just normal save.
Yeah, he's behind the pipe, so he gets 2 plus that, right?
Is he 2 up anyway?
No, he's 3 up, he's power armor.
-1.
Oh, you're -1.
Yeah, man.
Right, he's down to 1 wound then.
Yuck. So he shot a pistol into them off camera. Didn't think it'd do out. Blinked a wound off. So now the Hellbrute, he's going to have to go into them because that's all he can see. Come on, lucky Hellbrute. Hitting on 3s. Hits both times. Wound on 2s. Wounds both times. -3, so...
Go down to -2, so fail 1
yeah,
plus 1.
so 1 on 1 wound dice.
Wounded dude.
Blink. Right, last bit of shooting. The Leviathan is going to do a big split fire. So it's going to do both Volkites into the Chaplain, 1 Graph Flux into the Centurion, and 1 Graph Flux into these guys. So I'll start off with a Volkite into the Chaplain. So 8 shots, hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 3s, strength 5. Oh, we got a 6, that's a mortal wound. That'll be a Chaplain dead. Might as well go straight to the next shot. So 1 Graph Flux into the Centurion. 2d3 shots. 4 shots. Hitting on 2s. That's 4 hits. Wounding on 3s. You got 2 5-up saves.
On the Centurion, yeah? 2 5-ups?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm going to adjust that dice.
Well adjusted.
All shines are dead.
Then the last shot with a Graph Flux into them 3.
You're right, you're getting a white, isn't it?
3 shots. 2s. 2 hits. Strength 8, so 2s. 1 wound, -3, so 5, 6 up.
One gets exploded.
1 exploded. Right, end of my turn. I get assassination, killing the Chaplain. Don't get no prisoners, I still need to kill 1 of them to get that. And hold the line, I still don't get cause of them. But I think we've pretty much...
I've got 2 models left.
So, we'll get back to you at the end of the battle roundup. That's the end of the game. How do you think that went? All right?
It was going really well until it went really, really badly. So
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. It was that like turn 2. Everything moved forward. I thought I was hemmed in, and then it was just not killing the 2.
Yeah, basically what happened. I bounced off both the Rubric Marine squads in the centre of the battle.
Yeah.
And they held me up for so long.
Yeah.
And not only did they hold me up, they actually won their fights. Your sorcerer guild champions actually killed my units.
I think a lot of it was just luck of the roll.
It's all is dust mixed with
good rolls.
With no AP on my army.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. I should have went into the assault doctrine in turn 3 and I didn't. I stayed in the tactical doctrine.
Yeah.
I needed that AP to get through the Rubric Marines. Always dust in that.
Yeah.
That's what I needed in that shot, and that's what made me bounce off so badly.
Yeah, that's it. And I think like lack of anti-tank. Obviously, there's a lot of vehicles still left. All the vehicles still left.
Yeah.
Obviously, the drills it's just getting them in for
Too slow, aren't they?
It's
Too
slow. The board. I mean, I think it was quite a hard matchup for you. We didn't actually see each other's lists before the game.
Yeah, well, my Space Marines look nice, but they're absolutely terrible. So
yeah, it's
they look pretty when they die. So
yeah, it's one of them.
I had fun though. It was just like
that's the main thing. As long as you had fun. Look, as long as everyone had fun watching. And like I say, I'll get back to you with some more videos and hopefully get some like bit more competitive videos on the go.
I'll bring my Iron Warriors next time.
Yeah, they are a nice army, so that'll be an interesting game.
Yeah.
Maybe running against Thousand Suns, maybe Orcs.
Yeah.
We'll see. I've got some tasty
Orcs v
lists,
Orcs
so
if you like.
Orcs v Orcs. Good job that like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gospel.
Yeah, Gaz v Gaz.
Mm-hmm.
So plenty coming. I've got a few things lined up, like some little like hobby vlogs when 10th drops, like a little 10th edition chat. If you fancy being in that.
Yeah, mate. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to try and paint the Leviathan box in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll keep track of that to see how that goes. So see you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.